Now, let's move on to titles that I was able to survive this year and still might be watching right now. I'll start off with honorable mentions, being 4 online video extras, Rumiko's Confession for online, and Kannagi, Spice and Wolf, and minami-ke Betsubara for video releases. I'll discuss the video releases first. Kannagi's just an extra for fans who watched the show last year, as it doesn't have much new to offer plot-wise, so you won't be missing out on much unless you're a big Kannagi fan. Spice and Wolf's OAV offers our side story featuring our favorite merchant Wolfguard pair with Nora the Shepherdess following the major events from the first season's second half. It gives you a good opportunity at getting a look into Horo's thoughts of Lawrence, which makes this OAV worth checking out as it offers a preview of what you will expect for the show's second season. Minami-ke Betsubara, I would personally say, is better than every episode of Okairi, given all the shorts in Betsubara were consistent in offering up laughs, better than the hit-or-miss efforts of Okairi. It also has better artwork and character designs to boot. Moving on to Fumiko's Confession, this 2-minute online short was animated by student and aspiring animator Ishida Hirayatsu. It makes for a good opportunity to see potential future animated talent and see the manic pace of Fumiko's klutzy trip around her town. Let's take a look at another of my major disappointments that I was lucky to sit through, Haruhi Suzumiya's second season. Special thanks to Loopy to 8 episodes with the same plot development scene by scene called The Endless 8 for ruining this highly anticipated second season of the 2006 hit series. Kyoto Animation had teased us with the second season basing itself on the disappearance arc of the light novel series, which proved to be false as we won't be getting it until next year when it premieres as a movie in Japanese theaters. But considering many of us English viewers don't live anywhere near Japan, it's gonna be a 2-year wait for the video and fan sub release of the movie. KyoAni really pissed off me and Haruhi fans. Another title for me to chuck some rocks at would be Toradora, if only for the amount of hype and praise it's received online. Some viewers may feel the need to remind me that the series had started airing in October of last year, but since it ran to 2009, it still deserves merit for me to look into. Enough people went giddy for Toradora, and for what? It seems no different from past romantic comedies I've seen, as this one has all the common character types and plot cliches I've seen enough times. Nice guy, tsundere, love interest, ditzy best friend, rich brat with a heart of gold, beach episode, relationship setups, sacrifice of feelings but love interest, nice guy and tsundere becoming attracted to one another, coupling runs away from home, etc., etc. It's not that the series is good nor bad per se, but enough people are giving it way too much credit and thinking it's a refreshing premise for a romance title, while it's not necessarily the case. A lesser-known show aired this year was a TV anime adaptation of the classic Japanese literary tale, The Tale of Genji. For those not too familiar with the story, it tells of the many romantic developments facing Royal Lord Hikaru Genji in Heian era Japan, the Heian era being between 794 and 1185. This 11-episode series lets you see the many interactions that Genji makes with women, whether out of genuine love, desire, or an escape. Each of these women get their focus over the feelings and desires of the love they get from the womanizing feudal lord. Character designs and scenery were decked out quite well with pastel shading and plenty of detail, though the animation was on the stiff side. The traditional insert music goes well with the mood of the story, though the energetic opening music kills that mood. It's a good show for fans of Japanese history and or literature to check out, though its slow pace and unconventional storytelling won't be for everyone. Minami-ke's third season, Okairi, was an improvement over last year's dud Okawari, having better polished artwork and character designs, as well as returning to the episode shorts format from the first season. But its comedic quality is still not on par with the quality and consistency of Minami-ke's first season, as Okairi's comedy tended to be hit or miss, and had a habit of neglecting certain characters after making lone episode appearances. In particular, I mean the elder cousin of the Minami sisters and new girl Hitomi. But more use of Natsuki and Hosoka had me rolling in laughter at some points. Despite having cute girls in its cast, Taisho Baseball Girls had enough freshness that caught my interest with it. The focus on baseball in 1920s Japan made for something new, as the show took a slice-of-life approach and featured the formation and developments of the girls' baseball team at a time where Western values began to influence Japan's young generation. And unlike K-On!, there's no overemphasis on the cuteness and charm of the girls on the baseball team, as you got to see their improvements in playing as the show progressed. Oh, it's not perfect for the show though, as its easy resolutions to tense situations and the simple background and scenery designs are a bit of an eyesore. Still, it was a worthwhile watch for me. minami-ke's 4th season retained all they enjoyed in the past 3 seasons. The chemistry between the minami-ke members, plus the polished and well-designed characters and scenery. This season features major developments with Yumi and Yoshino, choosing Soyears as the 3rd-year members are close to graduating from the Lillian High School for Gores. The tensions within these developments are depicted well, though a bit dragged out with Yumi's developments. Now, let's move on to the best anime of 2009 that I was able to watch. First, at number 3 is Eden of the East. Here's a fresh premise that kept me hooked throughout the spring, as the mystery of Akira Takizawa's identity and the Soleil Cell game kept me glued to the series. The show was decently animated and one of the best looking shows I've seen this year, with scenery and character designs. Akira Takizawa was a fun character with some of his antics, and his appearance reminded me of Honey and Clover Shinobu Morida. Only the lack of fleshing out on certain characters and the lack of resolution hindered my enjoyment of Eden. Next, at number 2 is Spice and Wolf 2. A surprise hit last year, Spice and Wolf continues its focus on a well-loved merchant wolf-gore pairing of craft lords and Horo, on their journey to the wise wolf Yoitsu's homeland. This season features 2 arcs that do their part in testing and developing the bond between Horo and Lords. As Lords gains opportunities at acquiring enough profit to settle down in a town, which places him in a situation that makes him wonder what's more important to him, his profits or Horo. On Horo's end, her worries on the increasing closeness of their bond creep in thanks to the difference in lifespans between her and Lords. The anime does well at setting up the tensions and conflicts of these developments, as well as focusing on characters that contribute to these developments. Plus, the series still features its great-looking artwork and character designs featured in the 1st season, as well as a soundtrack that does well to complement the mood of the series. And now, what I consider to be the best anime of 2009. It's Cross Game. While not spoiling the great visual eye candy of Spice and Wolf 2 and Eden of the East, this title excels at its slice-of-life focus on the developments of Ko, Elba, the Seishu baseball team, and their family and friends. It's only the 2nd sports title that I've taken a major liking to, yet the series had enough that made me start admiring it. The show is down to earth and makes use of enough subtle humor to hit developments within character relationships seen throughout the series. The focus on Seishu is quite lighthearted, featuring a soft mellow mood during practices and tense moments during major baseball games. Characters are fleshed out where you get to understand their thoughts and motivations in either playing baseball or supporting those playing the game. The show is still ongoing after 30 plus episodes, yet it's made quite the impression on me for 2009. This is it for my anime highlights of 2009 video look. Like I said before, I haven't seen everything of anime this year since there's only so much I can watch. If you have any suggestions for what you think I may like, post your thoughts so long as you're not making an idiot of yourself by flaming or bashing me. Otherwise, this is ggn3's signing off for now.